What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over taking a look at the new exchanges in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM and the price tag of each of them. So, what does the price of Pau Gasol look like? What does the price of Isaiah Hartenstein look like? And what does the price of the amethyst Cedric Coward look like as well? And as we dive into this thing, if you are new to the channel and have not yet, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button. I appreciate all the support. You guys are absolutely amazing. So let's start with Cedric Coward. Right now, as it looks, and again, I'm not gonna snipe a bunch of these cards. I mean, you could take the risk and snipe these cards and resell them for more, and if I found one for the right price, I could. But right now, again, this is just my now price. If I were to buy Cedric Coward, I'm looking at basically 40,000 MT for the card. Now, here's the deal, right? Is that crazy? Is that a crazy price tag? No, it's not a crazy price tag, but is he worth that? No. That's the whole thing that I'm trying to say is he's not even a crazy price tag at all, but when it comes down to is he worth that price? He's not. And so that's kind of where I'm at with Cedric Coward. It's fine, but why couldn't we just get a moment Cedric Coward that was free, 2K? I guess that's my approach to it, and again, how I feel about it. Because at the end of the day, it's 40,000 MT to lock in Cedric Coward. Here's how I think of it. If you're a no money spent type player, it's not that steep of a price, but you have to lock in that MT. Whereas if you have all of the MT in the world, Cedric Coward probably is not going to play for you. So it's one of those types of things where it's just tough for Cedric Coward. I mean, here's the deal, guys. Movement-wise, he actually looks like he can move. Release-wise, it actually looks good for Cedric Coward. So it's just tough, the fact that I can't sit up here and say he's worth it, but it's just I can't, objectively speaking, I can't sit up here and say Cedric Coward's worth it. But I do like his release. I actually do think in-game he's fine. I will say this, if you can snipe your way to Cedric Coward for 10 to 20,000 MT, then I think you have a way better shot of making the case that he is ultimately worth the time. So just want to start it with that. Again, I don't think he is worth it, but again, could make the case. Next up, Isaiah Hartenstein. Now for him, you need 3 Wild Gem Thunders, 3 Wild Gem Knicks, as well as a Wild Gem Amethyst or higher. Now, here's the deal for Hartenstein, right? He's not that crazy expensive, right? He's not, because you only need 7 different cards. Problem right now is Knicks cards are right around 10,000 MT, which it's nothing crazy, but it's still a price, right? You look at Thunder's players, they're, decently expensive as well, right? You're looking at what, 7,000 MT for Thunder players, so nothing crazy, again, but again, it's still a price tag. So you're looking at 3 Knicks, 3 Thunder, you're looking right at 50,000 MT. And then if you were to go get a Wild Gem Amethyst, let's say you didn't have one and you had to go buy one, you're probably looking, I don't know what the price tag of these are. I mean, what, 10,000 MT? So what are we at? 80,000 MT? Am I right on that? No way, that's too high, right? No, 60,000 MT. I was gonna say 80 is way too high. 60,000 MT ultimately for Hartenstein. Is that a crazy price tag? Again, it's not a crazy price tag. It's really not. Now, is it worth it? That's a separate discussion, because it's just I don't know if I can sit up here and tell you guys Hartenstein's worth that. And again, it's not even about his player model, player build. It's nothing like that. It's just at the end of the day, Hartenstein's release is on slow. So when you're going to take a jump shot with Hartenstein, it's going to be on the slower side of things. It's kind of a set shot. It's just not great. So just kind of know that defensively he's not going to be great either. And so again, these are the things that I look at with certain cards when it's is this card worth it or not? I don't know. I have a hard time with Hartenstein. Now again, if you're really in need at the center position, I guess you could go and do that. But is he any better than an Amethyst Mo Bamba? Probably not. And so again, 60,000 MT doesn't seem like it's that expensive. But again, when you're looking at let's say Diamond Wild Gem centers, right? Jack Sigma as a Diamond card walks circles around him. I mean, you can look up and down some of these other cards and see for yourself. I don't love a lot of the Diamond centers, but you go to the power forward position, AC Green is for example, going to be better than him. You look at a guy, let's say if you can get Willis Reed for this price, he's going to walk circles around him. So I'd be way more inclined to picking up guys like that, especially guys like that, PJ Brown, that you can eventually go through and sell, than locking in for a guy like a Hartenstein, who again, I can't overly hate on him, but it's just tough for me to gas him too much knowing you gotta lock him in. Like, again, if he was sellable, we're having a completely different discussion here, but when I know you can go get, you know, a PJ Brown for 75,000 MT, it's tough for me to tell you to lock in that MT instead and go get a guy like Hartenstein. Last, but certainly, I'm going to say it, certainly least is Pau Gasol. You need a pink diamond player, and then you need 20 wild gems, 10 wild gem Lakers, so 20 Grizzlies wild gem, 10 Lakers, what is this, 5 Bulls, and then 5 Spurs. But the big thing here is you need a pink diamond wild gem. So you're already looking at what, 500,000 MT, right? Like, you're already over the price that I'd pay for, just off that alone. And then you need a bunch of these wild gem Grizzlies players, which I'm guessing they're not going to be crazy expensive because Pau Gasol is not great, right? But even with these wild gem Grizzlies players, you're looking at what, 10,000 MT a piece? So with the pink diamond and the wild gem Grizzlies, you're already at 700,000 MT. Then you need 10 wild gem Lakers, 5 Bulls, 5 Spurs, okay? Yeah, that's cool and cute and all those types of things. But you look at wild gem Lakers players, and guess what? They're decently expensive as well, 9,000 MT, right? You need 10 of those, now you're at 800,000 MT, and it's just gonna continue to go up. So ultimately, do I think that Pau Gasol is worth, you know, what, 800, 900,000 MT for? Absolutely not. You know, he's probably 800,000 MT. He is absolutely not worth the price tag. And if you're wondering why, well, look, his release is on slow, and at the end of the day, he doesn't do anything crazy. Yeah, he's 7 feet tall. His speed with ball is not good. His agility is not that crazy. There's just nothing really that is special about Pau Gasol, and you guys can say I'm hating all you want, but again, there's just nothing special about him, right? Like, I'm trying to be somewhat optimistic, but I'd rather be realistic with you guys than optimistic with you guys. I'll show you the release of Pau Gasol as well. And again, remember, this card is 800, 900,000 MT. You can go get Cooper Flag for that price. And again, obviously his movement's going to be better. But look at this release. This is with the L2 held down, right? This is with L2 held down. This is what his jumper looks like. Give me a break. Without L2, this is what it looks like. I mean, come on, man. I don't even know if I can time it. Like, genuinely, it is slow, so slow and methodical that I don't even know if I can ever even time it. So, again, I'm begging you, please don't even try to get Pau Gasol because you're not going to like the card. That's just me being honest with you. Like, is it like the same release as Vlade Divac, like low key, but it's on slow. So it just takes way longer to develop. I can't say it's worth it. It's just way too slow. And it might seem and look fine right now, but you get into an actual showdown game, you will see how slow it truly is. Pau Gasol, not worth it. Cedric Coward, not worth it. Isaiah Hartenstein, definitely not worth it. You're looking at 800,000 MT, 60,000 MT, and 30,000 MT. And I get it. MT is relatively easy to make on this game. That's why I've got 2 million MT. I'm not going to sit up here and act like it's not. But at the end of the day, are cards worth it? No. Like, I simply can't sit up here and tell you that a card is worth it. Like, when they're simply not. So, it is what it is. It's another day of quote-unquote content, and none of these cards are worth it. Like, they're all too expensive, more expensive than they ultimately should be. So, it is what it is. Control the controllables at the end of the day, but it's another day that I'm saving MT, right? Like, a year ago, when King of the Court wasn't a thing, I might have just been like, oh, well, it's for fun, and got the new cards, got the Cedric Coward, and used them, gave you guys a gameplay. But it's like, ultimately, they're not worth it. And I'm done sitting here spending my MT when I can save it instead and be better off in the long run. So that's where I'm at with things. You guys can let me know your thoughts on the new exchanges down below in the comments. Ultimately, none of them are worth their price tag. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.